flag is in the air here at New Hampshire. New Hampshire, once this race continues, things can change in an instant at day 7. Thomas Jowers Jr. did get his lap back. There he goes, celebrating tonight at day. Welcome everybody to the Red Light Racing Series Kansas 90 as we get ready to go live here at Kansas Motor Speedway. 90 laps for the Red Light Racing guys. Should be a very fun race. This is a very interesting league, Scrambler Series league. I'm going to be joined by, with me in the booth, Tyler Mullins. He'll be here in just 1 second. He's still getting everything ready, so he'll be in here in just one moment. Right now, Keith Haney, DJ Anderson, James Heater, Tim Blum, and James Kelton currently has wins on the season. Joe Burchett, Eric Johnson, Jason Wells, or Joshua Buckley, and Max Terriot, your top 10. Coming into tonight, 90 laps around Kansas. Last week, James Kelton picked up the win at Watkins Glen. It's going to be a good race. There's a lot of guys here for this race. Total of 24 making a start. I do got a favorite that I'm going to pick tonight. We will get that here in just one moment. Right now, I just want to go over a little bit of stuff as you can see practice right now, still remaining right now. Take a real fast look at the weather. Track's been a little bit loose, some guys are saying. I tested a little bit, and it was tight to me. But they made an overcast, so that may be why it's so tight now. But you can take a look real fast at your track weather. Air temp at 80 degrees, 199, 2 mile an hour winds out of the north with very overcast skies. And track length 1.5 miles. Track temp 85 degrees here in Kansas City, Kansas. And about to get going here. Josh Lambert currently on top of the board. We'll pause, step away, and get our national anthem in. Be right back right after this.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Back here at Kansas Motor Speedway, about to get this race going. Got about a minute left until qualifying begins. A little bit of information about this. This is a Scrambler Series, so what that is, if anybody's new and don't know, we're in the B car. Last time we ran a B car was back on July 10th. July 17th was the Cup car. July 24th was the truck. Dover was July 31st. It was in a Cup car. Last week, Watkins Glen truck. Tonight, B car. Next week, August 21st, we are in the Cup car and then a B car once again at Phoenix before we start to change. So we're getting ready to get this race started. Qualifying is about to get underway, and it should be a very fun one. As We go 90 laps. This is a very clean league, so do not be surprised if we don't have very many cautions. That's one cool thing about this league. A lot of guys are really good drivers, and it should be fun. So, just a little bit, if anybody is wondering about the cautions, last week we was at Watkins Glen. Of course, we didn't have cautions because it was a road course race, and they was only standard or like the local cautions only. So, to give you an idea on how many cautions these guys do have, last time we was at a 1.5 mile track was back at Las Vegas where DJ Anderson won. We only had 4 cautions for 16 laps, so not very many cautions at all. As qualifying now begins, and DJ Anderson, who won the last time we was at a 1.5 mile, is out on track. See him in a blue NOS Toyota Camry. This is the Xfinity car that these guys are running tonight. So he works through turns 3 and 4. DJ Anderson across the start finish. His green flag lap will get started. So we are officially green flag here in qualifying. Crossing the start finish line, DJ's first lap, 29.232. He's going to look for a little bit more than that. It's not a great lap. This is a highline track. You're not going to see many cars on the low side. Very tough place to pass. We go back a little bit further. Derek Pemberton, number 9, he's going to overtake Toyota Camry, as he will cross the start-finish line. I think this is actually his out lap. I think he's starting. Oh, he jumps up to 4th place with a 29.075, so a good lap there for Derek. We'll go back a little bit further. Watching number 5, Eric Talent. He's on track. He just took the green flag lap, so we'll be watching him. All right, going to be joined by Tyler Mullins. He just got here, so he'll be joining me in the booth tonight. Should be a very fun race. Tyler, what are you thinking so far?
I'm thinking it's going to be a fun race. Glad to be here.
Yeah, it should be a very fun race, I think. I'm sitting here just looking at the live timing right now. Brian Phillips out on track. He's about putting on his first lap in the number 39 Chevrolet. Should have a pretty nice car. Got about 5 minutes left here in qualifying. Hopefully, we'll be able to pull in our pole sitter once we see who it is. Right now, Josh Lambert has the pole in the number 919 car. Max Terriot currently second. Let's see if anybody jumps up on the board. The 39 right now with the 29.323, so he's looking for a lot more. Times are very close. Kansas is a very unique place. This is a highline track, and pretty much you're really going to stay on that highline. You're not really going to change very much stuff up. It's so hard to pass here. One of the hardest tracks to pass out because you got to get to run on the higher line and work on the exits and try to keep speed up on exit and see if you can cover a lot of stuff. And I'm going to need you to possibly look up a trivia question for you tonight. So for Kansas, I know a lot about Kansas. So anyway. A couple guys have not qualified yet. Kevin O'Brien, James Haney, Bruce Potter, Keith Haney, and Wesley Whitfield has yet to put down a lap. Josh Lambert still your leader right now. You can see him on track in the number 919 car as he's driving the Haviland, looks like Chevrolet. This will be one of the funnest races I think that we've been in all year. Derek Pemberton right now 11th on the board. Very many. Max Terriot currently second. We spoke about him earlier. 10th in points right now in the number 42. He's actually jumped up to second with a 28.775 last time by, so a great lap for him. 3 minutes left in qualifying. Anthony Yankello currently 7th as we watch him work the high line through turn 3. You see how close, I'm sorry, that was actually turn 2, not turn 3. Basically, you run this track like you would at Dover or Darlington, but there's so much more grip at Kansas compared to Darlington, in my opinion. And one with the track being so cool, there should be a ton of grip out there for these guys, even though this Xfinity car is still a handful, even on this track. And so it should be fun to watch to see if they're able to keep their car controlled enough. DJ Anderson back out on track in the number 51 NOS Chevrolet or Toyota Camry. And he is currently 3rd on the board. He is probably going to be one of my picks to win tonight. Tyler, out of all the drivers that you're seeing right now on the live time, and you're looking at the same as I am, is there one driver that you think can get the win tonight?
I'm just going to take a wild guess and go with the number 2, Joshua Buckley.
Yeah, Joshua's a really good pick. He comes in here. He is, I believe, 9th in points right now. But he had a bad race at Daytona. Actually, you know what? This was last season, so I apologize. He is not 9th in points. Yeah, he's 9th in points right now as well. But he came in here at Daytona and didn't have the greatest run. Last week at Watkins Glen, I don't think he had a great run either. Where was it? He finished. Actually, he did have a solid run last week at Watkins Glen. 6th place at Watkins Glen. I'm trying to see where he ran at Las Vegas. Where is he at? He's only had like 1 or 2 bad races. He hasn't had very many. Finished 12th at Las Vegas, which is another mile and a half. Of course, that was in the trucks. So, of course, the Xfinity car way different. But yeah, I think it's a solid pick. I think we're tonight. So far this season, we've seen. I don't think we've actually had. Let me double check this. I'm pretty sure we have had winners every different race. Yeah, so far out of 5 races, we've had 5 different winners. So tonight comes to Kansas. I think we may see a new repeat or a new winner. You said Joshua Buckley; he would be new. We could also see our first time repeat winner of the season, depending on how we guys do it. Watching number 33, Eric Johnson, as he goes through turn 1 and 2. In the number 33 Budweiser car. I think that's Budweiser anyway. It is. This race will not take long at all. This race is only 90 laps, so a very short race. So as quick as they go around here, 28 second right now is the best lap put down by Josh Lambert. That's a really good lap. 28.737. That's a really solid lap. Eric Johnson went across the start finish line. He will not improve. Actually, you know what? He did improve, I think, but he ran the same exact lap. Wow, that's impressive. Andy Lee in the 25 is going to go for a ride through the infield. This is going to be a fun one. He does a good job on keeping it out of the wall, but he'll just reset anyway. Eric Talent in the number 19 or number 5, currently 19. He's only put down a couple laps. His qualifying does come to an end, so he will have time to finish his lap, and he will be the only one that has time to finish his lap. And our pole should go to Josh Lambert in the number 919 car, as Eric will come through turns 3 and 4. We'll see if he jumps up. Actually, that was turn 1 and 2, so I apologize. He does not jump up, and we'll stay 19. So what we'll do, we're going to talk to Josh Lambert, who picks up his first pole, I believe, on the season. Here tonight. I want to make sure of this real fast. I don't know if it's his first pole or not. Yes, it is. It is his first pole. So we'll talk to Josh Lambert real fast and get his thoughts on what it's going to take to stay out front here and win here at Kansas. If he's in TeamSpeak, that is. I don't know if this is him or not. I'm pretty sure. Hey, Josh Lambert, you got me? Josh Lambert, you got me? Okay, he's not there. So, apparently he's not there. So what we're going to do, we'll go through the grid here instead, as we get ready to watch these guys exit pit road. And Josh Lambert going to be first. Max Terriot will be second. In row number 2, we got DJ Anderson, Joshua Buckley. Row number 3, Eric Johnson, James Heater. Row number 4, Anthony Yankello, Anthony Lee.
Row number 5, we got James Skelton and William Long. Row number 6, we got Derek Pemberton and Leo
I think it's Bordage.
Bordage. Row number 7, Jack Walls and Daniel Haney. Row number 8, Kyle Souza and Richard Murdoch.
In row number 9, we got Joshua Butler, Brian Phillips in the number 39. Then Eric Talent, and I think it's Talent, and Bruce Potter in the 4, number 59, starting your row 10, which is 20th position. And that is all. We actually got 24 drivers. Some guys did not qualify. As you see, a big field of cars here. And really? That's a good one. We'll keep that one. I like it. And here they come, pulling out onto the track. 24 cars, I do believe, pulling out. Should be a very, very fun race. It's going to be a very quick race. This is my favorite track on iRacing, though. I ain't gonna lie, I actually love Kansas. I mean, the racing here is so fun, but it's so hard to pass because it's a highline track. You really got to get momentum coming out of the corners on exits to be able to get the highline to actually work and make a pass cleanly without killing the person in front of you. I'm going to go with Max. You don't like Kansas? Come on, Zach. I'm going to go with Max here. Max is a good pick, though. I like Max. Good driver. He's starting second. I picked DJ and Tyler picked Joshua Buckley. So we'll see. Pace lights are off on the pace cars. We'll get ready to go green flag as these guys work through turns 3 and 4. Kansas will be a fun track to go. I'll be afraid Tornado hit me, though. Looks like we're about to come there now. Pace car pulls in. Green flag is out, and we're off the racing here for the Kansas 90 Red Light Racing Series Xfinity tonight, or a B-class car. And already 3 wide on the start. As double wide as it is, Josh Lambert leading them into turn number 1. We'll stay high above and see all the action. Let's hop a little bit further down on the track, and here we go. Coming off turn 2, it is Joshua Buckley riding in the number 5 spot. You can see him in the number 2 Miller Lott, I believe Ford, yeah, Toyota, sorry. He's worked the high line. He's going to have the momentum on the 33 as he goes to the high side, trying to put it past. Slide job by DJ Anderson as he moves into 3rd place right now. And a little bit further back, we've got the Derek Pemberton car, number 981, running the low line very surprisingly. We know that works early, but we'll see if he's able to do that. And the number 981 overtake. By the way, you see the 9 because that means that he is a rookie in the series as he looks underneath the 86 of James Skelton. He is the only one right now really on the bottom line in our top 10. Don't look like he's going to be able to make much of that really happen as he continues to get pushed back. He hops on the apron. One thing also about the apron is that there's 2 different types of asphalt, and with the progressive banking that the front stretch has, it can cause your car to get loose and it'll go around in a heartbeat. Derek already falling back to 12th, 13th. He's around. He's going to hit the wall, and rest in pieces, Derek Pemberton. He is done already. Wow. And so, yeah, Derek's going to be done. It looks like he rode the low line a little bit too long, a little bit further back. William Long working his way up. I'm not sure why we're not seeing his paint, but unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes. He's up to 15th right now. He's running the low line. It's going to be so tough to pass. You see the 99 Joshua Butler up there on the high side as well. He's going to be able to complete that pass. We got another car that is off track and sliding back. As I'm trying to click the number, that is the 907 of Leo Bordage, and we'll see what happens as he comes off turn 2. You see him in the red and white car. Does he actually go around? Nope, just gets loose on exit. Does a good job on saving it. He'll continue on, and no damage involved in that, but he is back in 23rd position now. We got somebody else off the pace. Who is that? Oh, big wreck on the back, and it is our leader. Josh Lambert goes around and has some damage, I do believe. Let's see what happened. Actually, I don't think he got any damage. A lot of smoke came out from underneath that car, though. Ooh, he was completely sideways. Whoa, that could have been very bad, as that what caused the caution. And caution flag flies for the first time. Tyler, let me ask you. 6 laps on your tires now. Cloudy skies. Do you want to pit?
Honestly, if it were me, I mean, I can see the benefit of pitting, but I wouldn't pit.
I like to call not to pit too. I don't think the track's really that slick. I don't know. Maybe if you're some of these top guys, you'll pit. But I think some of these guys in the back, I think track position is so big, where it's so tough to pass, that I think I would possibly stay out. So pit road's going to be open, and we'll see how many of them come to pit road as they work out of turn number 3 and 4. Let's see if any of them come. None of our... Oh, we got a bunch of guys from the top coming in. We're going to have a couple guys staying out. Watch. Yep, there's one guy that stayed out for sure, and everybody else made me look like an idiot, and they all kind of look like one person. Richard Murdoch, thank you, buddy, for not making me feel like a moron. That does a good job, so thank you for staying out and making me feel smart. And I don't know why my pit guy is showing right there. Anyway, they pull into the pit road, and every one of these guys will see who wins the race off. Remember, the 01 stayed out. He may actually come back down since he noticed all these guys come down. We got a couple guys that may have missed our pit box. Brian Phillips missed his pit box. So, in the race off pit road, best time goes to a 13:38. DJ Anderson. However, he does pick up to go to 2nd on the race off pit road. Brian, actually, he wins the race off pit road. DJ does. Max Terriot comes out 4th. Joshua Buckley 5th. Eric Johnson, Anthony Angello, James Heater. All right, guys, we'll take a step away, and we will be right back right after this.
We're the stronger than we look type, the braver than you think type, the type that knows the time will come when we put Type 1 behind us. We're the progress is inevitable type, the hopeful for a cure type, the type that will stop at nothing until Type 1 becomes Type None.
Hi guys, I'm Scott Speed, driver of this amazing Volkswagen Beetle GRC car. I got good news for the iRacing fam. We got this coming in. I'm currently working on it myself personally to make sure that it is as accurate as possible. With the addition of dirt and now this mean car, it is gonna be so fun. And it's gonna be available free to all the iRacing members. Personally, I can't wait to get out there and race you guys on it.
Back here at Kansas, about to go green once again. You all see the iRacing Rally Cross commercial. That'll be coming out here in the next few weeks, I do believe. Anyway, about to go green flag back here on lap number 10. So right now, DJ Anderson in the number 51 NOS car, leading the way. Max Terriot, Joshua Buckley, your top three. Hey, all three of our picks right now. Top three, pretty solid. Don't worry, Adam Chapman curse will come true, I'm sure. And my guy probably won't mess up, unfortunately. Pace car about to pull off, and there it goes. And the green flag is back in the air once again. As we're off racing, that inside line checks up a little bit. Looks like Josh Lambert may have got a little bit damaged, but I'm not sure. As we go down into turn 1, 2x2, about 10 rows back. Actually, all the way through it back. Yeah, we are 2x2 throughout the entire field. A little bit of rubbing right there between, looks like James Skelton, I believe, as we work off turn number 1. Everybody dodging for a position. Here comes Joshua Buckley, putting a little bit of bumper on Max Terriot as Joshua looks to the inside. Don't think there's any damage on the front of that car. What we're going to do, as we got one car in the grass, not sure who that is. Not sure who that was. Oh, there's a 94. As we stay green for now. James Skelton up to 8th place. As he goes through turns 3 and 4. Riding on board with number 86. Looking behind him, you can see Jack Walls behind him. And we are 3 wide, right up in front of him as well. That gets sorted out quickly. What we're going to do, guys, we're going to crank it up, so turn up your speakers as loud as you can, because I want to deafen everybody. We'll be right back after about 3 laps of this. This is always fun, one of my fun stuff to do. Back here, I was going to go through crank it up, but it looks like Josh Lambert, our pole sitter, caught up in a massive wreck. This took out a lot of cars. We'll have to see what happens if we go hop in our blimp cam. See how many was in this. One. He was not the one that started it. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 total cars involved. Kyle Souza being one of them. See the damage on the number 30 car. There's Josh Lambert's car, tore up. Jack Walls, he's straight towed back to the pits. There's your 5, he is blown up as well. Brian Phillips in the number 39 car, a lot of damage up in front of him. Got a car smoking, not sure who that was. Looks like most of these other guys made it out, but that was a big pile up as pit road's open. 51 DJ Anderson coming down the pit road. Actually surprised a lot of people, or anybody's coming. Joshua Buckley stays out. Like to call it. Now we got some people actually staying out. Joshua Buckley, Eric Johnson, Wesley Whitfield stayed out. DJ Anderson, Max Terriot coming down pit road. We'll see. We may have a lot of cars take 2 tires here to see if they can get track position. Track position's so big here, and that's why we keep mentioning it. And we did have a car take 2 tires, I believe. Andy Lee took 2 tires in there. He goes X into the pits. And a couple others. DJ Anderson comes out now. Max Terriot. Then you got the Who was that? Right after him. The 18 of James Heater, who already has a win as well, comes out. But it looks like from 4th place back, actually from 5th place back, pitted, Kevin Souza. He was only on pit road for 4 seconds. Not sure what happened to him. Andy Lee's the first one with 2 tires, so from 6th back is tires, we know. It could have been just a fuel stop. We will have a lone green flag run, I promise, as we work caution number 2 here at Kansas. So far, we'll take a look at our race summary right now. 2 cautions for 3, make that 4 laps. 5 lead changes already, and we got someone else coming down pit road. It looks like 2nd place, Eric Johnson, going to come down pit road along with Kevin O'Brien. Looks like Max Terriot. No, he did not. So with that said, only guys Joshua Buckley and Wesley Wetfield stayed out. The rest of everybody else took tires, with the exception of Andy Lee, who took 2 tires. I don't know if I'm a big fan of 2 tires, honestly. I think I'd rather have no tires than 2. But so the pace lights are back on. Yeah, that'd be very. We have a trivia question. Sorry, I kind of did that at the wrong time while he was getting a drink. We will get it up, and we'll give him to give you the answer, but I will ask the trivia question. Who is the only driver that has made the most starts at Kansas Motor Speedway without a DNF? The only driver, or who is the driver that has the most starts at Kansas without a DNF? I about said the name. I can't believe it's him. I'll give everybody a hint. It is not a top tier driver. Would you consider him top tier? No. Me neither. Yeah, I don't think so either. Pace lights are off on a pace car. Joshua Buckley will be leading the way. You know, last time Tyler was actually here broadcasting about 2 weeks ago, he actually did choose the winner. Yeah, I gotta agree with you, buddy. Gotta feel kind of bad for Josh Lambert, though. I mean, he spun out. Okay, he spun out and didn't hit anything. Done a good job on not hitting anything. And then, but he put himself in a bad situation. I think these guys do have a fast repair. They do. They only have 1 fast repair, so he's still not out. He's back in 17s right now. You can see right there. His car looks good now. But he put himself back in that position where if anything happens in front of him, there's a chance he could get caught up in it. And that's one thing you definitely don't want to do, especially on iRacing. Everybody knows that most of the time, wrecks are not your fault. It's usually somebody else's, honestly. You just sometimes happen to be victim of circumstance. The number 2's got a little bit of right side damage. I've seen some scrapes. It ain't hurting him by any means, but pace car pulls in. Green flag is back out. We're back to racing here at Kansas Motor Speedway, and this is going to be an insane start. I got a bad feeling about this start. Andy Lee up to 2nd. He is on 2 tires. We're at 3 wide for 3rd. As we work through turns 2 and 3. Or 1 and 2. Oh, Lord. Contact. Around he goes. Max Terriot, the 18. And they just keep wrecking him further back. And it is also the 30 of Kyle Souza, who just spun. He just locked it on a spun, and don't blame him there. Who else was involved in this? It was, wow. Max Terriot went for a ride. We're going to ride on board with the 19 car. This is going to be fun. Oh, he just turned, I believe. Upside down and around. We'll take one more look at this from this view. Y'all be the judge. I don't know if he got turned or just came up. I don't really know. The 99 also had a fun ride. The 87 involved with Keith Haney. And a caution flag. Once again, Joshua Buckley seems like a special person to stay out last time by. After that, he's the smart one. Andy Lee also smart with the 2 tire stop. Pit road is going to be open. We've seen everybody come in pit road before. Looks like, once again, Joshua Buckley and a bunch of others are going to stay out this time. We had a lot of cars that is damaged. Like, I'm not playing. Everybody's going to have to use their fast repair. Be right back from Kansas. Back here at Kansas Motor Speedway with alongside Tyler Mullins. Tyler's going to be with me in the booth a lot this coming season. Right now, we're still getting all him set up with his computer and stuff like that. He'll be actually taking mine over once I get my new one. So he'll be in the booth with me a lot, which is going to be awesome because he does do a good job. And I know once he starts getting used to it and comfortable broadcasting, he'll be perfect for it. So, yeah, we asked a question a few moments ago. Who has the most starts and most finishes without a DNF at Kansas Motor Speedway? Correct answer is Paul Menard with 13. That's pretty impressive. When you first, who would be your first guess, Tyler? Like, if I asked you the question, what was your first guess?
You know, that's a really tough one, honestly. I mean, if you didn't know the answer, then that's something you probably wouldn't have guessed.
Out of all the people, I thought it would be like Kyle Busch. Honestly, I thought Kyle Busch would be on it, or Jimmy Johnson.
I would have guessed maybe even Brad Keselowski.
That's a possibility. Yeah, because he's pretty solid in Kansas. All right, pace car is about to pull back in. And the green flag about to wave. Green flag back out. We're side by side once again. Joshua Buckley being pushed by that 51 DJ Anderson. And a 25 of Andy Lee. Really good start. He's going to have out high side, but not going to work. Joshua Buckley going to stay out in front. You can see being pushed right now by that 51 car. Riding on board with Joshua, who started in fourth place, looking for his first win of the season. This would be a big one to get it at, too. That may be what the 51 needs. He's going to lead the high side open just a little bit. Not going to be able to get there as Buckley still leads the way. Kansas says we are now on lap 24 out of the scheduled 90. 50, actually less than 50, I believe. Oh, wow, what am I talking about? We got more than 50. Go back a little bit further in the field, see who we got. Jack Walls, who is 2 laps down, so not going to really focus on that 100% yet. Here we go, the 33 of Eric Johnson pushing James Skelton into turn number 1. Riding on board with the 33 as he works out of 2. You can see the speed that these guys are carrying down the straightaway. This is a very fast track. 196 going into turn 3. They're going to let off just a little bit. You don't even have to use brake. You may tap it slightly. But for the most part, you're going to be on the gas. Now, here's where you're going to get most of your speed on the front stretch. Actually, he let off just a little bit there. He may have almost gotten to the back in 86. Possibly thought he was anyway. You can see how high they ride up on the wall. I mean, it is really close. Looking back, you can see Josh Lambert back up to 6th place. I counted him out after he got wrecked twice. And he's done a good job so far. He did use his fast repair in that number 919 Chevrolet. Don't have a win. He is a rookie this season. 195, 196, 197 on the front stretch. And, ooh, Josh actually had a good open hole right there, but chose not to take it just yet. Hop up front, Joshua Buckley, and Andy Lee going to do a good job on saving it. And he's going to lose a couple spots, already back to 6th. He's going to lose at least 3 more spots here. Make that 7th, make that 8th, possibly 9th. He's going to fall back to. And he will fall back to 9th and find a hole behind James Haney and Daniel Haney. I think his brothers, by the way, in 7th and 8th. Keith Haney, who was also in here, unfortunately got caught up early in the race. He's still on the lead lap. You can see him right here, though. He actually won our race back at Daytona. That was a big win for him. That's pretty impressive. I can memorize this stuff, but I actually remember looking it up. Oh, we got another car. I thought we had a car off track. 39, Brian Phillips in 14th, but he's still got a lot of damage on that right front fender. You can see it from this view. Ton of damage on that car. As caution flies once again. Who was it? Oh, right there. Daniel Haney. Yep, that's what it looks like. Oh, he moved. Yep, he went around the wall. Actually, did the same thing Derek did. It looks like coming off turn 2. Gets loose, and around he goes. Actually, surprised the caution came out unless he went back up into the track. Huh. Caution did fly. No idea why caution actually flew for that. Kind of surprising. So, Joshua Buckley leads the way. I would definitely expect pit stops here as we are on lap 30. By the way, which ties our record for cautions, I believe, so far for this league so far. That is now caution number 4. Joshua Buckley, DJ Anderson, James Skelton, your top 3. DJ and James already has a win. Eric Johnson, Josh Lambert 4th and 5th, and Bruce Potter in 6th. So pit road's open, and everybody's most likely going to come. Some cars are going to stay out. Eric Johnson stays out, which is very odd. Actually, a couple of cars I believe are staying out. Looks like Kevin O'Brien going to stay out. I'm not a big fan of that move now after these guys have laps on their tires. It's going to be probably not pretty unless they're just staying out to get a bonus point lead, which could be. So, there they come down pit road. And it looks like Josh Lambert misses his pit box, had to back it up. He's still backing up. Now he's in his pit box, so he's going to have an extended stop. Looks like down the way. Oh, Joshua Buckley had problems. 51 going to win the race out, followed by James Skelton. Joshua Buckley comes out now 5th because a couple guys didn't pit. Josh Lambert goes back to 9th, and he may actually be a little bit further back. Did he get caught speeding? He did not, so he will be shown in 9th right now. So he did lose a couple spots, 4 spots he lost total on pit road. So the 33, Eric Johnson, takes over the lead. Kevin O'Brien is in second. TJ Anderson is in third. And James Shelton is in fourth. And we are going to have a couple guys come down. Yeah, so that means DJ Anderson is going to take over the lead. So a smart move there by him to stay out and get that extra bonus point. Also, guys, I want to give a thoughts to somebody real fast. Thoughts and prayers goes to John Ronaldo, who lost one of his best friends today, unfortunately. So, John, everybody's been thinking about you. I know that you see my posts and a bunch of other posts as well. So, So just looking around on the track right now. A couple guys in here that's been pretty fast that has made their way up. One of them being Bruce Potter. Started back in 20th place up to 4th right now. So a really good run for the driver of the 59. Haven't really spoke a lot about him a whole lot this season. But right now he's done a good job in the number 59 Ford. Carbon fiber paint scheme. Well, let's take a look at some of these paint schemes. You let me know here in a minute which one's your favorite. You got DJ Anderson, the 86, the 2 of course, as we double them up. Andy Lee, the 55, 919. You have one Richard Murdoch, the 39, 87. I like that one. That's pretty nice. James Heater. By the way, I didn't paint that 18. That was a different one. I put mine in Toyota. Max Terriot. Jack Wall, or Anthony Yankello, Jack Walls. And that's it. So, all the paints, in your opinion, which one's your favorite?
I'm going to have to go with the number 2.
You're all on Joshua tonight. You like it, Joshua. You got him to win. You got him to... It is. It's actually a really nice paint. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I think Brad actually did run out paints. So I don't know when. Yeah, I think so too. Probably during an All-Star race or something like that. Pace car pulls in, and DJ Anderson in the number 51 NOS Toyota will lead the 86 Toyota to the start finish line. Green flag out already. You see that 59 looking 3 wide on the high side. Josh Lambert on that low side as well. Josh pushing into turn number 2. And wow, Josh Lambert goes way up, and he's going to put a couple passes on the 59 and on the 25. Now looking underneath the 2 of Joshua Buckley. Lambert really making a move here now. Started on the pole, got wrecked, and he just took over second place. Well, he passed 2 cars in one turn. He hasn't completed the pass yet on the 86. We'll see if he's able to do it here going through 1 and 2. And it looks like he may have him clear. Nope. Yep. Oh, the 86 got him a big break just now. He could have kept going. He couldn't even use brakes. So a good job by James on doing that, because that could have been bad. And it could have been another caution. Single file throughout the entire track. It looks like we got one car back here going to the bottom. As Kevin O'Brien looking underneath the 18 as he drops onto the apron across the start finish line. And that's Max Terriot right behind him back in 13th. And we got a car smoking. And we got cars going around once again. Wow. And another big wreck. Now that's going to take a lot of cars out. They already used their fast repairs. And there is a lot of cars in this one. Let's see what happened as Daytona winner Keith Haney involved. Oh, just a stack up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars involved in that one. Wow. DJ Anderson still your leader, as we will once again, guys, step away. We hate taking so many commercial breaks, but with cautions and stuff, there ain't a whole lot to talk about. So we'll be right back right after this one. Back here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Guys, let everybody know we still got our JDRF Foundation going. Juvenile diabetes, it is in the description. We're going to be in that here this time next week, next Monday. Also, tomorrow, Dynasty Racing League will be live 9:55. They'll be racing Phoenix. That's going to be a fun race. Then we'll be live again on Thursday, for Bristol, for the Go Fast Racing League. And Friday as well at Bristol. Won't be live Saturday because I'm actually going to the Bristol race. I'm also going to the truck race, but we don't have to broadcast that night, so that's a good thing. Anyway, so we'll be live. Those are days that we'll go live. We also just announced today that we will be broadcasting another league for 4 races starting August 27th. And it's spaced out quite a bit between that time, but I will keep you informed as we run and wrap up their schedule. And I'm really looking forward to that because I have never broadcasted a road race, and this will be my first one, so I'm really looking forward to broadcasting that. It's going to be a blast, or should be anyway. So we're getting ready to go back green here at Kansas Motor Speedway, and should be a good one. As the green flag is about to come out here once again. green flag is out, and we're back to racing here once again at Kansas. And already you see the battle up front really start to heat up. Josh Lambert trying to get back to the front of the board. He is alongside a 51 car. He's going to have to prefer line. Joshua Buckley looks to the inside. He's trying to squeeze up in front of James Skelton. Not going to let him have it this time. James not giving any room this time. Can't say you blame him. And at the line, it will be Josh Lambert leading that lap. Wow. Josh comes from being wrecked twice to go back to the front and take the lead here early on in this race. So that's very impressive. And Joshua Buckley's around. And Tyler Mullins, you just jinxed him. He went around, but fortunately for him, as the caution did fly, he didn't get no damage, so he'll be okay. And he does fall back to 15. So caution flies once again, and we'll be under caution once again. So let me try to interview. I just tried to interview Josh. I couldn't really get him to talk. I kind of want to interview somebody. We're going to actually interview the one that just spun, Joshua Buckley, here in just a moment. Let pit road open real fast, and we'll see how many comes down. I expect a lot of people to come down after that, especially Josh. I know he's going to come down. And maybe a couple guys. Andy Lee possibly may stay out, and a couple other guys. Oh, wow. A lot of people decided to stay out. The 51 DJ Anderson came down. A bunch of other people stayed out. DJ, if he wins the race off pit road, will come back out in ninth, I believe. So we'll see how this all plays out for him. Once again, we are going to speak to Joshua Buckley as soon as his pit stop is done. He just now pulls in to his pit box. And down and away, and we did have a two-tire stop, I do believe. The 59, Bruce Potter, 2 tires, 8.8 seconds. DJ Anderson will come out right after him in 10th. And a couple other cars. And we will hop over and talk to the driver of the 2 car of Joshua. Let me bring him in. Hey, Josh, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, you started up in 14, or started 4th. You're back in 14th now. You was running really well. What happened there on that spin?
Just, I wasn't able to get the corner the way I wanted to. Thought I was going to get a hole there, and the hole didn't happen, and just it was sideways when I knew it.
We've seen a lot of people give it a taken. We've seen some people, taking more than giving, of course. But what's it like, man? We've seen a lot of close calls. I mean, yeah, we've had some cautions, but seen a lot of close calls. The racing really looks like it's really tough out there tonight.
Yeah, there's definitely not a lot of give tonight. It's a lot of take, really, but it's kind of to be expected with a track like this. Everything's on the high line, and you got to get to the high line as soon as you can. So that's where you're going to get your position. So especially where we've had so many restarts, everyone's going to be aggressive. So it's just trying to pick your battle.
Real fast before I let you go, what's more important, tires or track position?
I'm going to say track position. Tires are important, but I mean, if you have the track position in front of those drivers, you got to make them use the lower lanes to get around you. So, all
right, man, go up there and see if you can get a win. You've been fast, like 16 laps so far tonight, and good luck. I'll be up here watching.
Yeah, it's going to be hard, but I'm going to give it everything I got.
For sure, man. Go up there and do it. That's Joshua Buckley. And I like to see him get a win. He hasn't got a win yet this season. He's right up there in the points, though. We mentioned it, and what place was he in points? I believe he was like 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. That's right, he was 9th in points coming into the night. So he's going to need a little bit better finish to keep up where he's at in points right now, back in 14th. So we'll see. I believe with that wreck, by the way, that we actually surpassed our caution limit. I'm pretty sure that is now 6 for 21 laps. So, actually, and I want to mention this, don't let anybody in here watching this race, don't let that take away from this league. These guys are phenomenal when it comes to racing. And it is, you know, this car, this is the first time I've got to broadcast this car on this track since the lower downforce has been added. So that is one reason I'm not using that excuse. That's why they actually made it overcast during the sunny skies when they practiced. But it was way worse. So they actually lowered the air temp and everything. Usually they run dynamic weather, but they could not do it here tonight. They actually had to run fixed weather because of the fact that how loose the car was. Getting ready to go back green. And Josh Lambert in the number 919 car. We'll be starting up front alongside the 86 and the 18. We're only going to have 40 laps to go here in just a few moments. And as soon as we go back green, guys, we're going to get our crank it up in. Because I love crank it up and I want to do it. So, these guys are working off turn 4. Pace car pulls in. Crank it up's about to come out. Green flag is back out as we crank it up. I've been sitting here talking to myself the entire time. I didn't know I was on muted. I was sitting there talking the whole conversation to myself just now. Yeah, it's a good 5 or 6 minutes talking to myself. Talking about Joshua Buckley, where he's at. Talking about the wreck, I think. I don't even know if I had myself muted. I don't know why I was muted. And so yeah, I apologize for that. James Skelton stays out 16 laps on his tires. DJ Anderson 10 laps on his tires. James Heater with the first one with fresh tires. And Josh Lambert, Amy Lee, Joshua Buckley also with fresh tires. Joshua now up to 6th place after his spin earlier. That's really impressive. You know, it's bad when I have my actual race teammate message me. He asked me to buy on commercial break because I wasn't talking. And it was where I was on mute. So I feel like an idiot, but whatever. Once again tomorrow, Dynasty Racing League, Phoenix International Speedway. That's going to be a fun race, I think, I hope. And the Cup cars, I don't know. That's one of them races that could go either way as well. And let's see, Wednesday, we do not broadcast. I'll be at Bristol for that race. Thursday, we broadcast Thursday night, 9:55, for the Go Fast Racing League, Dun Mike's Truck Series at Bristol. Friday, we broadcast the K&N race at Bristol. Saturday, we won't be here. They will be racing, but I will not be here. And then Sunday, I'll be racing probably back again on my channel. So we're waiting on the pace car to drop back in. Real fast, let's take a look at our race summary. And 36 laps remain. 9 lead changes, 35 laps before we start finish line. 9 lead changes, though, 7 cautions for 25 laps. That's what's been the most surprise, is cautions. This is something a little bit new to this league. They don't really have a ton of cautions in the league, so it's very different, I guess. And green flag is about to come out. And there it goes. And James Skelton, DJ Anderson side by side. How about the 18? He's going to split both of these guys. Thinking about going 3 wide. Not going to happen. DJ able to clear, or James able to clear DJ. Here comes the 18. We've got 2 Toyotas up in the front. 1 Chevrolet leading the way, or trying to get up there to lead the way. Here comes the 18 once again. James here looking back to the inside. Trying to go to the lead. Will he be able to clear the 86? No, not just yet. The high momentum going to help him. Josh Lambert also making a pass back and forth. And it looks like the battle for the lead has sorted out a little bit. I think that car is a little bit further back. James Haney on that low side, trying to put a pass on it. I think that's actually his brother in the 55. What? 79 also in this race as well. Anthony Antello. So tough to pass. You can see it. And here comes the 18. Josh Lambert trying to get around him. As they work through turns 1 and 2. Not going to happen. We're on board with James Heater now on the press over him, by the way. Anyway, it's okay, it looks pretty cool for the camera. Anyway, the 2019 Josh Lambert, so far, is Blessed Pulsar. You see him right behind him. The reason why I'm showing James right now, he was the first car on fresh tires. Could play a factor in this race, as we back. Max Terriot, one of the fastest cars we do week in and week out. Right now, not where he wants to be, back in 16th place. And he needs a little bit better run. He started up in 2nd place. Unfortunately for Max, that he actually has been caught up in 2 wrecks, I do believe. He may be going a little bit on power, but 9 points, 10 points. And he's needing a little bit more. Here comes the pass by the 907 on Jamie King. Back up front, we've got about 6 cars from Rose to Hill. DJ all the way back to Joshua. Actually now it looks like DJ slowly starting to space out just a little bit as he goes through turns 2. Fastest last time on track was the 51 DJ with the 29.169. We'll see how it is this time. That clean air really helping Anderson drive away. He was the winner last time at the mile-and-a-half track. And fastest at the line this time. Once again, your leader, second fastest will go to Joshua Buckley with the 29.363. We may have a pass. He's going to have the 86. He's going to leave top open for 80 lead. This is what the 25 and the 2 need. They cross the start-finish line. Yeah, he's definitely living out of the high side open. Both of these guys should be able to get around the 86. It looks like they're going to, using a higher line. And not only that, looks like Eric Johnson also able to get around the 86. So James Skelton goes from 3rd to 4th, all the way back to 7th in 1 lap. So that's pretty much, kind of reminds me of how it opens. So if you get pushed out, or Martinsville if you get pushed out in the high line, something like that. So that's pretty good. Tyler, you're watching the race right now. You're still the same race I am. Is there anything that you're really mostly impressed with to watch these guys run?
Honestly, I'm pretty impressed right now with DJ Anderson. I mean, like you said, that clean air, he's just driving away with it.
When you say that, now he's losing the lead to the 18. I see what you're saying. He actually maybe be leading them old tires. It looks like maybe catching up to him, but you are right. He was doing a good job. He may have got loose.
Now, I will say, out of all the drivers in the race right now, I am most impressed with the 18.
Yeah, I am too. Right now, DJ Anderson able to battle back, take the lead back away, but Josh Lambert going to be. I'm honestly most impressed with the 919 of Lambert. We've seen him wreck twice, and now here he is back up front, going for the lead again as he goes to the inside. So tough to pass though on the inside. They're going to make contact. DJ Anderson into the wall. And this is going to stack up the entire line. And I'm sure right now, DJ ain't too happy. Because I'm not going to say that was Josh did it on purpose, but he came up on him a little bit. You all be the judge of this. I'm going to try to go back and get this. We'll have to watch it from here, so it'll have to be the next turn that happens. You be the judge. Right with the 919 Lambert, who is in the lead now after this right here just occurred on the leader DJ Anderson going into turn 1-2. Definitely contact made into the wall the 51 goes. And, you know, I definitely don't think Josh did it on purpose, but I'm sure DJ might think otherwise. And he's going to remember that. Let me ask you, how aggressive would you be now racing around the 919 if you're DJ Anderson or anybody else?
Oh, well, I'd be aggressive for sure. But from my perspective of that, it looked like the 51 may have came down.
You think the 51 came down? Wow. All right. Oh, you're wrong. I'm joking. Yeah, it may have. I mean, so at least that's 2 different perspectives. Maybe the people watching can let us know what they've seen on that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm always wrong. I'm mad because DJ he moved, and that's why I picked the win. So, of course, I won't say that he got wrecked. And I feel bad if he did. He's getting passed now by Anthony Kello. And yeah, DJ now back to 9th place, unfortunately. That's going to open up this front pack. Is going to be close. Look, nose to tail, 1 through 3rd. Josh Lambert, James Heater, and Joshua Buckley all nose to tail as we cross the start finish line. The fastest last time by on track was the number 2 car with a 30.122. Actually, the fastest out on track was the 87 with a 30.056. And this is interesting. Lambert goes back to 3rd, Buckley into 2nd. Wow, that was weird. So we got coming down to 20 laps to go. They cross the start finish line. Joshua Lambert trying to do everything he can to get back up to the lead. Trying to take that spot away from James Heater in the number 18 Pretzel M&M car. You know, you're a Kyle Busch fan. That's got to be a little bit hard to at the 18 in the Pretzel M&M car. Maybe you get passed by somebody you pick.
That's very true.
He's actually a pretty solid Kyle Busch fan. Now look, we got pit stops possibly taking place. Josh Lambert coming to pit road. No idea exactly why. There's damage on that car. Could be why he's coming to pit road. These guys should have enough guys to make it to the end. I don't know. It's going to be close. 19 laps right now on this. Yeah, they definitely got enough guys to make it to the end. Right now, DJ Anderson out there on 28 lap tires. He's still running. They should have enough. No, they will not. Here comes Joshua Buckley to pit road, bringing everybody else with him. Fresh tires are that important. We asked Joshua during that break, what is more important, fresh tires or track position? Well, this could go either way. This could go either way. I don't know. I'm gonna be surprised if that's the case. Everybody's gonna have to pit. I mean, everybody's definitely gonna have to pit. You see these guys on pit road taking 4 tires, definitely 4 tires. And it looks like Buckley will win the race on pit road. We'll have to see how this plays out. What happened to 9? So this is pretty big because he actually stopped 1 lap sooner. Will he be able to get back up there and get where he was? No, he's actually still going to lose a couple spots to Joshua Buckley. And this is big because Buckley, depending on where he comes out, if he can get around James Skelton to 86, there is a chance that Buckley could be the one to watch out for. He may be in a position where he wants to be. James Heater just exited the pit road. This goes over to Leo Bordage, who takes the lead. He's coming to pit road. So Kyle Souza going to take the spot. This Max Terriot is on pit road as well. This should go over to James Skelton, James Heater, and Joshua Buckley, your top 3. The difference is about 8 laps of tires. And James Skelton looking to get a big win if he's able to hold this. You can see the guys behind him. And all this is going to come down when this guy right here stops the 30 car, who stays out right now. He come this time, he's going to stay out once again. What the 30 needs now, he needs to run this field out that he's got, and right before he comes to pit road, he needs a caution. Right before he hits pit road. That way, everybody else will have to come to pit road as well. He may be out. He is losing a lot of time just now. I think he's going to pit road. I don't know if he's out. No, he's staying out, so he's definitely not out of gas. Here's a big battle right now. Joshua Buckley trying to run the 18. That is for 2nd position once he's got pit. James Haney coming to pit road. So now it's all about when this guy pits. Kyle Souza was in a 30 Ford Mustang car. He's been out on track for 23 laps so far. staying out once again. Oof, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of staying out. Now, if you get a caution, he's a genius. So if he gets a caution, it's perfectly fine. But I think you're going to need a caution in order for, you know, you to get the win, I think. I don't see him being able to go another 10 laps. Only furthest laps we've seen is 29. So there's a chance he could go another 5 laps. But if I'm not mistaken, some of them laps will go to caution. And he's staying out again. His I rating is actually pretty solid too. 4600, so. Don't know. We'll see. I'm sure he's probably clutching it and everything else. He's losing a lot of speed there. Let's hop on board. Watch his RPM. If they drop, then we know he's clutching it again. I think, yeah, he shut the car off. Find out for sure. I believe he shut the car off. A slow car exit pit. Well, he's not shutting it off, but he may be clutching it. I don't know. He's just backing his corners way up. He may be trying to save enough. I don't know if he's gonna be able to save enough, honestly. Second place is really starting to catch him. He's 7 seconds back. So there's your leader. And here comes caution's out. Wow, that changes everything. I believe Keith Heady may have went around. Yep, he did. Around he goes, and this changes absolutely everything. This could be a green-white checker. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know who's going to get the win. Kyle's going to have to pit, and honestly, if I'm some of these guys further back, I know for a fact that Max Terriot may not pit, Bruce Potter may not pit, James Haney, but he's 3 laps down, so it don't really matter so much about that, I guess. I don't know. We're going to see. This is going to be the biggest pit stop of the night, though. We're going to see 2 tire stops. We're going to see somebody not take tires. We asked Joshua Buckley earlier, what's more important, tires or track position? Well, here's your chance to prove that was track position. Has he had mixed feelings about that? And they are on pit road because we was in the replay. We do got somebody staying out. DJ Anderson stays out in the 51. Everybody else on pit road. Ooh, this ain't good for him. We'll see how that plays out for DJ and everybody else definitely on pit road. Watch for 2 tire stops. Somebody's going to take 2 tires only. Joshua Buckley taking tires. He's taking 4. Very surprised. Andy Lee out. Andy Lee, 2 tires. Woo! I don't know. There's a bunch of different people. Wow. DJ Anderson going to try to win this race. He may have a chance, though. He's only got 10 laps. Let me ask you a question. Would you have stayed out? He's only got 10 laps on his tires. You see him clean them up. Would you have stayed out? He was farther back. Track position was very important to him. Was it a smart call for him to stay out?
I think it was, yeah.
I agree. I think
I would have stayed out.
Yeah, I think, honestly, I like the idea of staying out. I honestly think that you're just giving up too much if you would have came down. If you don't try it, what are you doing racing? You're here to win. You're not here to finish last. You're not here to finish middle of the pack. Somebody had to try something. I like Andy Lee's strategy, coming down taking 2. The first one with fresh tires is going to be Kyle Souza. I like his strategy, though. Like, he stayed out. We didn't think it was possible that he would even be there. We thought he would pit at the green, he would fall back. Now he's 3rd. I mean, he looks like a genius. You sit there and looked at me and shook your head. Yeah. You know, you didn't like to call for him staying out that long. I didn't like to call for him staying out that long. And here he is up in 3rd now and having a chance of winning it. Now he is going to be starting behind DJ on other tires. So we'll see. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back for the... Should be a great finish. We'll be right back.
We're the stronger than we look type. The braver than you think type. The type that knows the time will come when we put Type 1 behind us. We're the progress is inevitable type. The hopeful for a cure type. The type that will stop at nothing until Type 1 becomes Type None.
Back here at Kansas Motor Speedway as we get ready to what would be the finale. No matter what happens, this will be the end of the race. Next flag ends it. So we'll see. Well, actually not the next flag. Next flag actually could be a white flag. We can check the flag. So anyway, DJ Anderson staying out. 10 lap tires. Make that 12 lap tires now because caution. Andy Lee, fresh tires, but 2 tires. Kyle Sullivan, fresh tires, 4. James Skelton, James Heater, Joshua Buckley, 4 tires. Pace car is about to pull in. We get ready to go back green here at Kansas. Pace car is ducking on the pit road. And we are green flag. Back here again at Kansas. No wheel spin on the 51. That's very impressive. I actually thought there would be a little bit of a chance of wheel spin. But you know what? He may not be in the right spot as he will be on the low line. But he is able to block off that high line now. He's going to have to probably get up to the high line as we work through turns 1 and 2. Here comes that outside line. Andy Lee right now being pushed hard by James Skelton on the high line. As we work through turns 3 and 4, Joshua Buckley, you see him up there as well. He's starting to make a big push as he takes over 5th place. 3 wide behind him. Remember, next flag ends it. Well, unless it's a white flag. But next flag should be if the caution comes out, it will be over. Going through turns 1 and 2, very close right there between the Josh Lambert and the 33. I see sparks flying, everybody dodging and ducking. 3 wide for the lead. 86, James Skelton to the lead. Taking a low line around. Here comes Joshua Buckley now. He takes over 3rd. He's looking to take over 2nd. 3 laps to go. Also on that low line, Kyle Souza into 30. Oh, I see a little bump from behind. Somebody broke loose in the wall. That is the 25 of Andy Lee. 2 tires. Everybody tried to avoid him. We will stay green. That ain't all. It looks like 51 DJ Anderson got put in the wall. Big wreck behind him. Staying green. Now the 01 is also around. This may bring up the caution. It looks like Kyle Souza is up to 2nd. Here comes Joshua Buckley trying to take 3rd alongside Josh Lambert. Josh Lambert moves to 3rd. Here comes Buckley. Cautions out. Race over. Woo! And it looks like James Skelton will be your winner. And I believe that is our first, yes, back-to-back winners in the league. He won last week at Walker's Glen. Going to pick up the win and get it up in the Red Light Racing Series as he will see the white flag this time. And James Skelton, a big win here tonight, will be James Skelton, Kyle Souza. Kyle, he's got to be ecstatic with his 2nd place run. Started back at 15. Josh Lambert will finish 3rd. And Joshua Buckley will finish in 4th. James here 5th. And once again, the Adam Chapman curse comes true because DJ Anderson wrecks. I bet I didn't quit picking people. I really didn't quit picking people. So the final lap is out here. We're going to interview our top 3 drivers once we cross the start-finish line. That was an exciting finish, though. It really was. It would have been great if we would have seen it finish under green, but James Skelton is going to cross the start-finish line once again in position number 1. Picks up his 2nd win of the season and back-to-back wins. Oh yeah, that is right. Keith Haney did win at the Glen, so that is right. If that's the case, Keith Haney did win at the Glen. I forgot because James Skelton, Keith was disqualified at the end, so that is right. So he's actually a first-time winner then. Cool. So I'm glad I was corrected on that. James Skelton picks up his first victory of the year. We're going to be talking to him right here in just a second. We'll let him go around and burn the house down. I actually love that car. It's actually pretty cool looking. Kind of like a Jimmy Johnson red jacket, but with his all-star paint. And he's going to burn the house down here in front of the grandstands. Maybe. He's going to do some donuts in the grass. We'll be pulling in our winner, James Skelton in the 86. He's going to pull back out on track. There we go. Hey, James, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, big win. First win of the season. Talk us through that restart.
Yeah, that was crazy. I knew DJ had old tires, and then I knew the 25 had 2 tires. So, I would have probably preferred the bottom, but it just all worked out. I think DJ got the wall a little bit out of 2. I made sure to give plenty of room so they wouldn't collect me, and then I just sent it hard in 3 and cleared high and set sail from there. So I was not very fast. I was 10th fastest in practice, 9th on the qualifying grid, so I struggled, and then I somehow won.
One of the toughest tracks to pass on, we know that. I mean, it's pretty much a one-groove track. You was able to actually put a couple passes by going to that low line. What was the key? Try to work up through traffic and getting up there towards the front.
Honestly, the best thing was just, staying smart. I don't think I had any incidents the entire race. I had 2 or 3 cautions right around me, but really, my whole goal was keep my nose clean, and I was going for a top 5. And then, once at that last restart, I knew I had the best tires. I said, you know what, I might have a chance on this.
First win of the season, going to lock you into the chase, and man, it's all down here from now. Now you just got to go out there and win the championship. So anybody want to give us a shout out to?
Yeah, I think I got some friends and family watching, so if they were, thanks for watching, and hopefully we put on a pretty good show. I know there's a lot of cautions, but we'll be better next week. Thanks again.
Good job, man.
10-4.
Next up, we'll talk to Kyle Souza, who finishes in second. Let me make sure this is him. Pretty sure it is. Hey, Kyle, you got me?
Yeah, I got you, Adam.
Man, good run tonight. Just started way back in 15th. Now, let me ask you, what was the strategy process on when you decided to keep staying out, hoping for a caution when you was getting it? What was the thought process of that?
Well, right before we went back green there, I came down at the 1 to go, and I topped off, and I was looking at the laps, and I was going about 2-3 short on fuel. And I was hoping I could have got a caution at about lap 87, so the race would have been over, and I could have got probably the win. But, I'll take second place all day.
Now, man, you come in here, you was 14th in the standings. This is going to help you a lot to pick up second place. Next week, it gets a little bit more different. We head to Bristol. What's your thought process on going there in the Cup car?
Well, Bristol, it's a tough place to race. A lot of close quarter racing and usually a lot of big wrecks because some people get tight or you get loose, you tap somebody, and that's pretty much it. I'm going in there, same strategy I had here.
Man, you did a good
Survive
job.
the race. Yeah, survive the race next week. Survive the week after that at Phoenix. And I think we're going to see some more chaos next week at Bristol as well.
Bristol's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that one, man. Good run tonight. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to all my friends back in Seekonk Speedway at the racetrack. And I want to give a nice shout out to my brother Jeffrey, who helps me run these races every single week.
Man, that was fun to watch, bud. You had a quick car, and congratulations, second place. Good strategy call there towards the end.
Thank you, Adam.
Good job, bud. Next up, Josh Lambert, if he's in here, and he is not in here. So that's going to do it for us here tonight. First, I want to get thoughts on from Tyler as well. He joined me in the booth tonight. First off, I want to give my thoughts. Well, let's go ahead and get his thoughts of the race first. Tyler, what was your thoughts on the race overall?
Overall, I thought it was a really good race. Would have liked to have seen a few less cautions, longer green flag runs. Congratulations to James on the win, well deserved. But overall, like I said, it was a really good race. Everybody done pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. I thought the race was fantastic. I mean, you know, he pretty much hit it right on the head. I was hoping, you know, see a little bit less cautious, but, you know, we knew coming in here that the track was very tough to drive. Luckily, they changed the weather because it could have been way worse if they would have had it dynamic weather. So we'll head on to Bristol and see how they do there. Bristol's always a fun track to race, and it could go green for a long time. It may just be full of wrecks. It's Bristol, so Bristol, baby. We're going there, and we'll be back tomorrow, guys. Dynasty Racing League. Tune in 9:55 p.m. Eastern Time. Phoenix. That's it for us tonight. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Have a great night. God bless. Flag is in the air here at New Hampshire. Once this race continues, things can change in an instant at day 7. Thomas Jowers Jr. did get his lap back. There he goes, celebrating tonight at day